Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Hey, 76.
Throwing right away here, Goff. His first pass falls incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on a quick hitter. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. And a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
2 yards on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing again. It's Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
120. Louis.
Will air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running back motions right. On 4th down, Goff. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. Second and long. Lamar now from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
To throw again here, second and 10, it's gone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Caught, nice gain left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Gain 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Downfield into Slaw has it. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and goal. Detroit.
Super horrible. Shell.
From the red zone on first. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, let's go. Go.
They send the tight end in motion. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Come on. 20. Value 3.
From the gun, Goff. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 46.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. He calls his own number again. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'm drawn up here for Lamar. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
180. You change it. 180. Hey, middle.
3rd and long for him here. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Middle.
4th down, here's Jackson. That'll be the 1st and more. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hold up. 180. Tiger 5. 11.
Gone. Complete left side. It's just long. He's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
17. Four down. Shell.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
We're good. We're 2 for 1. 180. 4 down. Let's go. Cal, you won. 76. Hey, Cal. Watch out.
Here's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Again, Goff. complete to Sloan. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Tosses it quickly out wide. We'll muster a little down to the 30. That play made by an All-Pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a game of 21 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Hold on.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 6. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
The Ravens take over first and 10. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pick of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens tie it just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
On the offense, staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. Why not go right back to it and see if you can be successful again? They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here goes to us. Hey. Hey, count. Hold on. Check. We're good.
On first down, it's gone. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. They were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
120. 12.
Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he gets this all the way down to the 18. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
What is it? Hey.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense to the line fast.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Design run. Jackson keeping it. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. This one sent up for Lamar. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This one left for Lamar. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Hey, middle.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Off now on 3rd down. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Goes to the hurry up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And he gets in! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
For the extra point.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
I should probably stop that head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got the chip.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions cut the lead down to just 2.
Lions 28.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. And this is thrown to the sideline and well out of play. I think this could draw the grounding call here. And yep, that flag is out. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
17, 80. Shell. Hey, kill.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down.
Block 20.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
go, Brown.
He's back to throw. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the third. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Offense to the line, second down. They go right back to Hall. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Third and long for him here. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
At the 27-yard line.
They give him on second to Hall. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
No, we changed.
He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Has him on the quick hitter.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. From the gun, it's Hall. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
1. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 7. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
What is hot? Hey, middle. Alrighty. You change it.
Looking to throw it. Into traffic. Complete. We got the football mark, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. It's second and goal.
It's hot. Hot.
Hall. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The Ravens will...
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. So only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that missed win. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Lions get the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a